What's up, guys? Ryan here. I am the $7 an hour entrepreneur. I am back and here to talk about one of my favorite topics, money, money, money. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. You can see my lovely t-shirt. Scared money don't make no money. That's a phrase that I thought I was coined by my friend Ryan Bice, good old bicycles. But saw it online, popped up in my feed. I said, I got to buy it. It's a little snug. It is the holidays, but bear with me. But it couldn't be more true in the world of entrepreneurship. And some of my content today, I'm going to talk about raising money, what it can do for your business, how to raise money, and different types of ways that I've leveraged my virtual staff to help raise just about $2 million into TechLock over about a 1-year period. As a founder and entrepreneur of any company, any startup, the lifeblood of any business is cash flow. Without money, you can't pay your staff, you can't pay your bills, you can't pay software licensing. You really don't have a business. And so I will tell you some of my keys for success in helping raise funds. Obviously, you got to have a good idea, a good product, and a good execution plan. But, more than that, you got to be all in. If you've watched Shark Tank, you'll hear Mark Cuban often say, are you an entrepreneur or a wantrepreneur? And, before you go down this journey of any business, whether you open up a pizzeria, you're starting a new computer accessory company, whatever it may be, you got to be all in if you're a founder and an owner, especially if you're raising money. It's one thing if you're just dabbling, putting in 10, 20, 30 grand, whatever it may be of your own money, which is a risk. It's a significant risk to many people. But when you start getting into the millions and trying to build a large business that can scale and sell globally, whether that's a hard good, software, whatever it may be, that requires a significant amount of upfront capital to get started, to develop the product or idea and really get the business off the ground. Most businesses fail because of cash flow. It's not because it's a lack of a great idea or the founder's ideas or whatever it may be. It's often a lack of planning and cash flow. So, as a owner and entrepreneur, your number one job is to keep the business going as fast as you can and have the financing and funding to get to your end goal. Well, a lot of people say, how do you do that? Where do you even start? And I like to say the start is being all in. If you don't have skin in the game, if you haven't personally written a check for your business, you're essentially your own bank. There's been times over the last year and a half at TechLock where we've had some tight months. We've got a significant burn rate to pay our payroll. We've got 11 full-time people, full and part-time people on our payroll. We have a ton of bills we have to pay. We have to pay for inventory. We have to pay for all types of expenses. Well, we really don't have products yet to sell. We're just finally getting out of that phase right now in our business. So how do you keep the lights on? It's raising money. And what that means is you're essentially selling equity of your business to somebody else whom will write a check and be a part owner alongside of you. And if they're going to be alongside of you, the number one thing I'll tell every entrepreneur is you got to be all in. You got to have skin in the game. Early on when we started TechLock, between my dad and I, my co-founder, it was him and I. We invested healthy 6 figures of cash into the business, and we owned 100% of it. We took all the risk. That's what founders do. We started in our houses, worked on things in our basement. We kept overhead as low as we possibly could to minimize our burn rate. As we became more established as a business and we said, man, we really have something here, we got to start building prototypes. We got to start building, a team. We got to look at an operations director. As you go in phases, things get more serious with your business, requiring higher levels of financing. So, you have to kind of look at the trajectory in planning in terms of what you're going to do for your business and how to get there. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, again, pizzeria to a computer accessory company, there's tons of resources out there of what the projections might look like and how long things are going to take and how much cash things are going to take. So plan the best you can. However, it doesn't mean squat in many regards, because In a startup, you get punched in the mouth 10 ways a Sunday. Things change. This project is taking way longer than we thought it would. COVID certainly set us back, a year plus, if not two. And things happen. That's life. That's business. But the more you plan, the more you're prepared, the more you'll be ready to take on funding and plan appropriately with cash flow and your strategy on how you're going to keep the lights on in your business and keep growing to get over that startup hump to a successful, profitable business. That's my first tip today on fundraising. Thanks.